What's up, guys? Today we're going to be test riding this Tillotson 212 Hemi with a Stage 1 upgrade. So in my last video, I installed the Tillotson 212 on this Murray mini bike. I had to install a header because the stock exhaust wouldn't fit around this pipe here. So I've got a header with some header wrap, and it's got this muffler on the end here, and it's pretty loud and aggressive. But basically the stock carburetor was not working. It would work up to a certain RPM and then cut out. And it wasn't the governor, it was actually the carburetor cutting out, running lean. So, you know, I tried drilling the jet and everything and it just wouldn't work. So I went ahead and upgraded to the TCT carburetor, and we got this high flow air filter here. And I won't go through all the steps of how to install it, but it's pretty easy. You know, just disconnect your fuel line, make sure your tank is empty, or plug the fuel line real quick, and make sure not to forget the plastic spacer that goes in between the carb and the engine, and it has a paper washer on either side, a paper gasket. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy to tune. I've got a piece of tape over this here. This is how you tune the air fuel mixture. It had a rubber plug, but I already lost it. But you just use an Allen wrench to adjust the air fuel, and you turn it clockwise to make it lean, counterclockwise to make it rich, and you just work in 1/8 of a turn increments. And the idle adjustment screw is adjusted with the same Allen wrench. So just 2 adjustments there. It's pretty simple, and seems to work pretty well so far. And I forgot to mention that I bypassed the governor, and the way that you do that is, you can see I have a zip tie here around the spring, so it goes through and then clamps or zips, and that just keeps the spring from stretching. That's how the governor controls your throttle when you get to a certain RPM. So I like that because I can take it off if I want to let a friend ride this without damaging it. So yeah, I can get a lot more RPMs out of the engine with that modification. So let's give it a test ride. So that's it. This thing runs a lot better now. It tries to pull the front wheel up a little bit. It's got a lot of power. You know, I try not to rev it too high because I don't want to damage the engine, but you know, I've had it about 36, 38 miles an hour. You could probably go a little faster on this thing, but I just don't want to, I don't want to race it at first. There is quite a bit of vibration through the handlebars too. You know, usually it's good to wear some gloves or something because it does vibrate quite a bit. So I'm working on fixing that maybe. But anyway, thanks for watching Rat Insurance. Come again.